Now let me get to where I was going. This is Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And that shall come to pass, and it shall be as a chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Here's the point right here. Every one that is found shall be. Let me read Isaiah 13:1 first. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. So this is talking about Babylon the Great, which is American. Back to Isaiah 13:14 or 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So you are saying, well, they're my friends, I love them, you want to be joined hand in hand with them. Well, God damn it, you're going to be thrust through with them. You're going to die here in the land of your captivity with your so-called best friend, with your so-called white people who you grew up with, who you think is your friend. When it comes straight down to it, they going to throw you in that concentration camp. Alright, this is back in 2nd Ezra 15 and 2. And cause them, I'm just start back at 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually. So it's saying that the innocent blood that has been shed on this land, you see all them the photos I've shown you, our people getting thrown off the slave ships, getting thrown off the ships for being being sick. I don't know why this thing keeps deleting the stuff I have saved. That's Esau for you. So the innocent blood up in the spirit world right now are crying to him right now, asking him, when are you gonna avenge us? When are you gonna bring the captivity up off of Judah, up off of Jerusalem? They crying to him continually, as do the just, the prophets, the elders, the apostles. They crying to him. I crying to him, asking, when are you going to relieve us of this captivity? Give us rest. 2nd Ezra 15:9, and therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt, which spiritually is Babylon. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. So it says he's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. He's not going to go over there and smite Egypt again. He's going to smite spiritual Egypt, which is Babylon the Great. America. This is Ezekiel 35. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Who's Mount Seir? Well, let's find out. Because I could just be speaking. Mount Seir is Esau, but I could just be saying it. This is Deuteronomy 2 and 5. Meddle not with them, for I will not give you of their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. So Mount Seir is talking about the so-called Edomites. There's also in Genesis 36. Verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. So, when it's talking about Mount Seir, it's talking about Esau. So, Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. So because y'all had a perpetual hatred, and because y'all did the utmost to us, y'all gonna catch hell. And no, hell is not a place. Hell is a condition. This is Joel. If I can find it. Lucky, there it is. Joel 3 and 19. Egypt, spiritual America. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. So he's going to make Edom a desolation because they shed innocent blood on their land. Right? If you have ears to hear, let them hear. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the only way that blood can be cleansed in the land is if we take, or the Lord takes the blood of Edom, of Esau, Edomites, so-called white man. I don't know why